washed my hair in a minimum of a week and a maximum of 2 weeks or a week and a half. Ever since I cut my hair, I've gone long durations without washing my hair. When I had longer hair, it had to be every week, but with short hair, it's not been that urgent. But it's starting to get extremely scratchy and dandruffy and dirty, and I just need to clean this baby up. So I thought, why not, since it's the first week in a long time that I don't really have anything to do. Thank God. Not for the sneeze, but for the not having anything to do. And I've been planning a glow up for ages, which is basically just a self-care type thing. Not really a glow up, but like an onion hair mask, some homemade face masks, and maybe just aggressive moisturizer therapy for my face. Then I could also take it all the way and do like some makeup and some outfits, like all these glow ups I've been seeing. So that's the plan. I have a whole bunch of other things to do this weekend. One of which is to do a tattoo on my mother. She is really stubborn about the fact that I should do it on her first, even though I've been telling her that I need to practice on myself first. But she's not listening. So that then all this glow up business, put up a nice video, exercise. Oh fuck, it's been 20 days today since I last exercised. I last exercised on the 20th of June, and after that I was just like, kya farak padta hai? I just like let it go. But today evening I shall. I also need to get my tube light fixed today. So it's all boring time pass talk, just making note for myself and to be able to see how much I actually got done. So yeah, I'm gonna Google how to make an onion hair mask. I took a picture. I did this earlier while video calling Vipul, and he took a picture, and I shall put that in here. Keep forgetting to record stuff. Okay, so I've got these onions. It says 1 or 2 big onions depending on the length of your hair. So मेरा तो कुछ है ही नहीं, but I've got a chinto onion and I've got a fairly big onion. So I have to peel it, chop it roughly, put it in the blender, and then filter out just the onion juice. And then the link I found has given several options to use it with, like yogurt or honey or olive oil. So I'll choose one of those. I'll probably just go for olive oil or honey for moisture. So yeah, now I shall watch Friends or some such comfort watching and chop this up. I hate chopping onions. I hate it. I hate chopping onions. It always makes me tear up. And it burns my eyes for ages after that. So anytime anyone's cutting onions, I get out of the room really quickly. But no gain without pain. Okay, bye. I forgot to mention that I love the smell of onion. I mean, not once it's rancid and dirty, but fresh onion, especially in a salad or when it's cooking, or when it's a part of like a tadka or a fodni. I love it. It makes me salivate. So now this is what it is. I've finished peeling and cutting and putting it through the mixer. Now I have to put it through this muslin, I don't know if there's a muslin, but this thin type kapda to wring out all the juice.
I'm constipated.
This is what it looks like. Go away, man, Rona. Okay. So now that it's in the cloth, there's still some in here, but I'll get it out later. Just. And now it's time to. Alright, there's some already there. Okay. Now it's time to get this all together. And squeeze.
It's coming out.
Where?
Oh, if you squeeze it too hard, it will come out.
No, it won't.
I'm telling you.
Rona, get me a spoon, please.
I didn't even know this was open.
I just opened it. There we go. So it's an hour and 10 minutes later. I have sufficiently shed tears and I am now stinking of onion, but success! That's a lot of onion water. So I've made some for me and my brother Ronak. And I've kept the chilkas to try out some tie-dye thing at some point. So now I shall enjoy my tea. And get back to it in a bit. How am I ever going to go back to working in the office? Look at this beauty. There's bound to be a rainbow somewhere. All the little birds are flying. There's gonna be a rainbow somewhere.
Look there, it's fully
White.
This is what heaven looks like. Why do you have this sudden thing with filming everything? Huh? You know, become a vlogger now too. Where's your thing?
Okay, so everything's ready finally. I've changed into some hair mask suitable old clothes. Ex-boyfriend's t-shirt. And I've covered up the mess that was on this chair. Not very well, but So, according to some blogs I read, this mask can be made with olive oil and or honey, actually or honey, but I'm choosing to go with and honey because honey apparently locks in moisture and olive oil is good for other stuff. So let's make it. I don't know why I'm making so many funny faces today. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's okay. Okay, so this is the strained out onion water, onion juice. I'm just going to stir it a little more. I really don't understand how bloggers do this with one hand until they invest in good equipment. But anyway, so I think that's a little too much. I'll just reduce it a bit. Okay, then I'm going to put some olive oil. This is a fairly big nozzle, so I'll have to be careful. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure it out in the lid. So bye. Next you shall see us with olive oil in this. Hi, so it now has olive oil. I've yet to put the honey. I just went back to the recipe to double check how much the proportions are supposed to be, and this is about right, you know. Maybe my hair will fall out, maybe it won't. Let's see. For the rest of the onion juice, I repurposed this Amaze glue bottle. I've washed it a couple of times with soap and water to get the remaining Fevicol out, and because I am truly middle class Indian, I saved the remaining Fevicol in this box and I'm hoping that it doesn't dry up before I can use it. But if anyone's looking for a great glue recommendation, this is my recommendation. Camlin White Glue Strong Bond. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this into this. I checked if onion juice can be preserved, and it can't really. So I'll have to use this up in like within the next week. So I mean this mask should be used only once a week. So today is Saturday, so by next Saturday around Friday I should get done with this. So yeah, now I'll add the honey to this little one and I'll put this big one into this. Bye. Yay, so the honey is in it. And I'm gonna mix it up a bit now. Again, not a thing that can be done with one hand very well. Kind of ruining the satisfying part about the mixing for me. So I'm gonna go mix it and be back. As much as I hate this change of houses and I really miss my old houses, both of them, I can't deny that these are beautiful views that I have the privilege to see every day, and I wouldn't get them if it weren't for us being here. So I'm aware of that, but I've also moved into better light for my stirring of the hair mask. Now this is to be kept for about an hour or two. So I'm gonna go with, what's the time now? I'm gonna go with, oh man, it's like 7:11. I'm gonna go with an hour and a half, which will be around 8:40, which is of course a respectable time to have a hair bath. In fact, the first bath of the day. I haven't exercised, but I'm getting something done, so that's okay. And now we shall put on the hair mask. What a beauty. You know, I had this person I was seeing once, and I shall try to look for that video. And I sent him such a great video early morning. This was when I was on the morning shift, of a cup of water, a cup of hot water, and I had put in the lemon tea bag into it, and I had not moved it. So it was all, the water was still clear, still transparent, colorless. And I took a video just as I was starting to move it around. So like the video had the colors swirling around, which is such a satisfying thing to see. And I sent it to him, you know, and he was like, hey, you like such random things. Dumbass. On that note, now that the mask is ready, I am ready to start applying it to this beautiful crop of hair. Beautiful and uneven. But it's grown since the time I gave it a trim, since the time I cut it on the 6th of June. So it's just over a month now. Again, I don't know with the funny faces, but okay. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of it or if I'm just gonna keep some of this itself for Ronak. This is fun, but there we go. That's the mask. How did I not know about onion being good for hair until like now? I have the kind of hair that could most benefit from a hair mask, and apparently onion's great. It has like antioxidants and a whole bunch of stuff which I obviously don't remember. I just remember antioxidants. But it's supposed to be good for hair fall, and I have a lot of hair fall. I had a lot of hair fall before I cut my hair, which is why I cut my hair, because I wanted to give it a chance to grow back healthier. But it's apparently great for hair fall and hair growth and even dandruff, which is also something I have. So I don't understand how I didn't know about it until now. But now that I know about it, I'm gonna try it out. If it suits my hair, I'm gonna keep using it so that the new curly hair that grows back is going to be healthy. I'm gonna have to use both my hands, I think. It's probably a bad idea. But now it's done. So I don't know, I'm just kind of sort of working it into my hair and on my scalp, all around. And even as I'm doing it, like strands are coming off. I really hope this works. I really need something for my hair loss. In fact, my hair was doing really well. Let me talk about my hair a bit, you know. Curly hair is not easy. Curly hair is actually like anyone who has curly hair, their hair is a like separate chapter in their life for them. It's more prone to lice. Hello, childhood trauma. It's more prone to lice. It's a pain to comb. It's a pain to maintain. It's really difficult to maintain. It gets knotted up really quickly. It gets frizzy. It gets dandruffy. It's almost no hairstyle shows up on it. Like no haircut. I've never had.
You're alone now with them, huh? Keep an eye on your out.
Yeah, you can use it.
Oh, you get your work done.
Array, it will happen in the background. So where was I? So yeah, so curly hair is a, it's like a entity of its own, okay? And I've struggled with this entity. There's no way I could have avoided it. My grandfather has it. My paternal grandfather has it. My maternal grandmother had it. My paternal aunt has curly hair. My mum has curly hair. My aunt has curly hair. So there's really no way it could go in any other direction. So I was doomed genetically before only. It's been difficult to have curly hair when I was in school. I remember this one time I had a lot of frizz. I remember this one time was class photograph day, and either they had not told us or I'd forgotten, as is my habit. So I wasn't prepared. So all my little hair strands were out, etc., etc. And this was about the 4th grade, and I didn't have friends until the 3rd grade. So these basically the friends I had in the 3rd and 4th grade were the first friends I'd had in school, in life. So so when the teachers were like, you know, get ready for the photograph, we're going to take you up next, your class, I was like, fuck, because all my frizz was like, it was like my head, this was my head, and here was the frizz. It was like the ozone layer of my head. I had like an ozone layer on my head of frizz. So the ozone layer was going strong at that point, and I freaked out about it. So I licked my hands and I pasted on my head. And little too soon to be doing that in front of new friends, like just a year-old friends. And they were like, ew. And I was like, I mean, now I would say, bitch, do you know what it's like to live with curly hair? Huh? Do you know what it's like to battle frizzy hair all the time? Anyway, so that was me in school, and that was me in school almost all throughout school, with lice, without lice. The frizz never left me. The frizz, the knots, the general unhappiness of my hair. My hair was very unhappy at the time, you know. Like, it was not even curly, it was just a frizzy, knotted mess. And in the 8th grade, I decided, enough of this long hair business, I'm going to chop my hair off. So at that point, I hadn't yet taken to cutting my own hair, which this is a product of. But I went to the salon and I had hair up till like here, which I got cut till like here for the first time. And it used to really annoy me because the salon auntie was a friend of my mom's, and she'd be like, "Beta, why are you cutting your hair? It's such beautiful hair, beta. Such beautiful curly hair. Everyone doesn't get that hair." And I'm like, "Auntie, terko paise de raha to tu kaat na." Literally, legitly, twice we've come back from the salon when I was younger because this auntie went on her curly hair thing. And my mom would be like, yeah, I'm telling her, leave it. Me. So anyway, I got it done. And that was the first time I had short hair of my own choosing. Of course, when I was younger, like all of us have gone through this traumatic experience of having your hair cut off when you were not ready for it. So that had happened. But of my own choosing, that was the first time. So fast forward to junior college. Still pretty frizzy, but still I'm in control of my hair. In the sense I get to decide whether it should be long or not. But the frizz was there. I think when it started actually getting better, and I think from the 8th grade to about 2014, I kept it short consistently. Not like short, but like neck or chin or shoulder, not below my shoulder. Then in 2014, I chopped it all off. Not like this, but like an asymmetrical cut, which was really short, which was again the product of that auntie saying don't cut your hair. I was going for a pixie. I had gone for a boy cut. Okay, I had gone deciding to get a pixie, and then this auntie was like, but why you want to cut your hair? I'll give you a better one. And she gave me the A-line cut. So basically this part of my hair stood out straight, so I had to pin it down. Anyway, that cut, after that I didn't cut my hair until I was in Italy in 2018. So my hair had grown longer than it had in 10 years. And then I cut it off when we were on our Euro tour. And since then it's just been progressively shorter. Anyway, that's the story of my length, which is not something I really want to talk about because it's not really important to me. The quality of my hair really blossomed. I don't know how or when exactly, but I do. Like when I had the long 2017, 2015, 2016, 2017 hair, it was good hair. Like when it was growing out, it was healthy. It was not frizzy, dude. For the first time in my life, my hair was not frizzy. And then after I cut it off, it just continued to be good quality hair. Like it continued to be unfrizzy. And I'm so glad to have reached that point in my life where something worked for my hair. Oh fuck me. Something worked for my hair and it just blossomed. Until last year December, when it was this much and I cut it to this much, like a straight cut, and it started getting entangled again because they were all the same length and frizzy again. So basically that's one of the major reasons I gave myself a pixie, if you can call it that, in April, to just kind of cut it all off and get better quality hair. I actually wanted to shave it off, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Okay, I'm just gonna massage this for a bit. I've not had a hair massage for so long. I've not used all of the pack. I've not used the entire mixture that was in the vati. I've used most of it, but not all of it. I don't know, I may finish it, I may not. You've seen enough of my scalp by now. Okay. Boy. So, end result. So this is gonna be on for about 1 more hour. So it's 7:46 now, so till 8:45ish or 9. Now I know it's already dark and the day is over, but I really want to do at least one more part of the self-care I had planned, which is under eye masks. So I've googled a couple of home remedies for under eyes, and I plan to make them and keep them on for an hour and a half or whatever, but basically before I wash this off.
No, unless she wants to spend the night holding my hair back for me. Oh, gosh, you guys, come on. I have to.
So the self-care Saturday continues with a face mask, which is also a mask for under eye dark circles. So I kind of combined, I think, 3 recipes that I read online for dry skin and for dark circles. So this is currently curd, cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons curd, 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, half a tablespoon of turmeric powder, and 1 tablespoon of honey, and some drops of lemon. So the honey is uniform for dark circles and dry skin. The curd was also in a recipe for dark circles, so that's also uniform. The cocoa was in a recipe for dry skin with curd and honey, and the turmeric is from a recipe for dark circles, and the lemon is also from the same recipe. So this is what my face mask looks like right now. Let's try it on. This is to be kept, I think, 15-20 minutes, but I'll keep it for half an hour, or rather I have about half an hour to 50 minutes before I have to wash off my hair, so I'll keep it for that time. And this needs to be, according to the recipes, it needs to be a paste like consistency, which I think is not bad now, but I'll try to get these lumps out, and see you when I'm ready to put it on. Bye. Okay, so my face mask is ready, and my mother has already claimed a part in it. She wants to share. I said, girl, if you want me to make you some more, I will. I'll double all the quotas, the quantities, but I ain't sharing until I'm done. I hate people who do the black talk. I hate it. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's the worst kind of appropriation. Like, fuck off. It's not your way of speaking. Don't do it. Anyway, so my mask is ready. It's a good consistency. And let me just say, it's been very satisfying to stir this all up and get it to this consistency. So now I'm gonna start putting it on my little face. I haven't done mask things since the last time I put multani mitti, when my mum had it. It's a little runny. Next time I'm gonna try to make it a little more thick, but it's okay. And it smells of haldi, smells of turmeric, even though there's a buttload of cocoa in it. Maybe the cocoa is just for smell. Feels so good to have some self-care time. Okay, so I have to really get under the eyes because it is a part under eye mask. Thing is, I hate putting anything under my eyes. Because it makes me feel like it burns my eyes. So I don't even put moisturizer under my eyes. I stop about here. It's too thick. It's too runny though. Might as well put some on my neck, since it's going to run off to my neck anyway. This is supposed to dry, although I don't know how that's going to happen. Fuck, dude. Made it too thin. But it's okay. I'll just pat some on. Okay, getting closer for the eye action. Please don't burn my eyes. Thank you. Wow, this is a lot. Shit. I mean, my face is covered and there's still a lot of mask left. So I guess my mom was right. Wow, don't go in my eye. Oh my god. Eye down. So, since this is supposed to be moisturizing, just gonna give myself some massaging so that the moisturizing elements can really get in there and do its business. Not gonna lie, my right eye is starting to burn a little. But it's not technically inside, so it should be fine. Bitch, better take care of my under eye dark circles. Which is funny because even though I'm getting dark circles, I refuse to sleep in time. And forget sleeping in time, I refuse to keep the phone down, So there's me on my phone browsing the stupidest of things at 2 a.m. in a dark room. So anyway, this has been fun. I look like I've got poop on my face, but it's better than I expected color wise. Oh, and this kapda has a story. This is when I had gone to Raipur on the most impulsive trip I have taken so far to meet Vipul for the RTF, that is Right to Food campaign convention last year, and it is a 3-day convention with all these rights bodies that attend and give speeches, and outside there were like clothes stalls and stuff. So I bought myself a kurta and a shirt, and then I went a little crazy about the financial supporting bit of it and bought this kapda. I bought it with the intent of using it as a like a mat, but it's too thin and it's too light to hold any ground on the floor. So I'm scared that if I do use it as a mat, it's just gonna slip. I wasn't supposed to touch that again. So it's just been lying in my cupboard until now. And this is my ex's t-shirt, so I don't really care what happens to it. Yeah, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror now, and it doesn't really look it on camera, but there's quite a thick covering of the mask now. Just gonna get some on my eyelid because I want the glow up to be uniform, you know. Okay, I think that's about it. That's good. I didn't mean to spoil it so much. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Careful. Oh, this is scary. So that's where it's at. I don't think I took a video of the fine. Oh, I did with Ronak in it. So it's 9:15ish right now. I'm waiting for 9:30. Then I'll wash it all off, and my self-care Saturday will be over.
आता हिरव्या मिरचीचं स्पायसी पिठलं खाणार आहेस
हो.
आणि ते एग अँड सॉसेज मिक्सचर
हां. पिठलं मोर अँड दॅट
हे
लेस.
एवढंच आहे.
थोडं ते. And tomorrow I'll do my eyebrows. Clearly in need of some doing. And I'll do some makeup. And I'll do some outfits. And I'll exercise. Okay, bye.